Hey, this is RJ May, and you're watching Mr. Mario 2011.
Hey, so what is going on, everyone? It is me, Mr. Mario. We are at my table for another unboxing, and today we are going to unbox real quick, hopefully it'll be quick, the Panlong SCART to HDMI adapter. Now, some of you might be wondering, what the hell is SCART? Well, don't worry, I was actually kind of questioning this a bit as well. I learned about it about a year and a half ago, something like that, and just recently I kind of wanted to experiment with it a little bit more because this is more beneficial for anybody, especially gamers who are wanting to get the best quality out of their older systems. RGB is essentially red, green, blue. That's when everything is, just the colors are pure and nice and everything, because essentially this is how it works with many older systems. There's a lot of older systems that can either be modified or already support RGB, and SCART is pretty much one of the best formats for this, aside from, HDMI, but HDMI, I mean, that's available on newer consoles. I'm talking about older consoles. If you have component, it works out pretty well, but if it's not component, many systems are actually SCART compatible, such as, I think, the Genesis Master System. Super Nintendo does it with certain variants of the Super Nintendo in different territories and all that, and the Sega Saturn, which is what I'm actually going to be using this thing for right here. I actually got a SCART to Saturn adapter right here. So got that, quite excited to use it, and I'm going to be experimenting with it a little bit more. But one big thing is, in the US, we don't have SCART. Some people who are watching this over in the UK or elsewhere, you all might be familiar with it, but I'm not even sure how popular it was in the UK, honestly, because it seems like pretty much everyone used composite, which was essentially, the red, white, and yellow cables, which they were okay back in the day, like, on tube TVs, and then you use them on anything that's not tube TV, and they're ass. Honestly, that's what it is. So you can actually get really nice quality out of a older system that supports RGB, which is pretty cool. But of course, as I said, you have to use SCART or component, and for older systems that use SCART, well, TVs in the US, none of the TVs I've ever owned have supported SCART, so you need an adapter right here. So this is an HDMI adapter. Now, this upscales the image. It's really not going to, kill the quality or even really, do anything positive. It's not going to do anything positive or negative on the quality. It will just bump up the resolution, just upscaling it. That's really all it does. But it doesn't make the system, it doesn't turn it into like all of a sudden native HD or anything like that. No, it's not true HD. It's just a way to get it running over here. So anyways, the box, I was actually pretty impressed with how it looks. That's one reason why I was unboxing as well too, because I thought it was going to be something cheap, but now it has the nice logo on it and everything, feels sturdy. I was expecting like some real cheap box to come in, anything like that. By the way, the link for this, if you're interested, will be down below in the description, but made in China, all that good stuff. And these things normally run for about $50 from what I've seen. So that's about the asking price, $50 to $60 if you're going to get one of these right here. But anyways, let's go ahead, open this up. And there we go. This thing, I've been told, is heavy, and yeah, it is a hefty little device. Look at that. Let's go ahead, pop this thing open. Ooh, yeah, that's heavy. Okay, so SCART HDMI to HDMI 720p and 1080p. Because as you can see right here, around the back, that is how SCART looks. I've actually never even seen it until now, so that's crazy. Never seen it like in person or anything is what I mean. But you can also have HDMI input, not really sure what for, and then it's going to need a DC 5-volt adapter, which should be right under here. Thankfully it is. Wonderful. And then what else is here? The instruction manual, well, yeah, HD video converter user manual. I really want to know what the HDMI to HDMI is going to be used for though, honestly, but whatever. Knowing me, I'm never going to look at that thing again. I just did it for the video. But anyways, on the flip side here, we have audio. That's 3.5 millimeter from what I see. Power LED, HDMI output, coaxial, and then SCART/HD, and then 720p, 1080p, and PAL to NTSC. So this actually works worldwide as well too, which is really cool. So SCART, I'm assuming this would just be, if you want to change it to either the native resolution, which would be like 480i or 480p. P would be awesome, but it would be either that, or you could put it into HD, and then of course it can do 720p or 1080p. Either one of the two. So nice little thing to have. And then essentially, let's go ahead, pull this thing out. They give enough room on there is what it looks like. I need to actually untangle it, all that stuff, or unwrap it. And then I'll go ahead and show you all this SCART cable here real quick. And I actually have not even used this thing yet, so we will see how well it works out. But yeah, there are some other, one big person who I've been watching so many of his videos lately because he's so entertaining. Adam Korlik, I'd highly recommend checking out his stuff because I've actually learned a lot more about SCART from him for sure. But yeah, we'll go ahead, pop this thing right here. All right, so yeah, SCART goes around the back and the box will just be right there. HDMI goes out to my TV, and this right here will go to my Saturn. So I'm actually going to be trying this out here pretty soon. But yeah, I'm excited to try this out because the upscaler in my TV kind of causes some delay. And then I actually have a composite to HDMI box, but I don't know, there's something a bit off with it. Essentially, I want to see if I can pull the best quality I can out of my older systems, but we'll check with all that and see. And by the way, before anybody says use an emulator, hey, call me old school, but I like using the original systems. Not sure why. Anyways, this is Mr. Mario signing off. Thank you for watching, everyone, and hope you enjoyed this unboxing of the Panlong HD video converter, which does SCART/HDMI to HDMI and upscales, all that good stuff. Anyways, signing off for real this time. Later, everyone.